are, even on a temporary basis, that you're not going to be stuck trying to put together things and be like, oh, I got to take care of this before I go, I got to take care of that. All right? We ordered this pack right here. I kind of don't like this on there because it says survival kit, so if you in the street with it, people will kind of like, what kind of kit is that? But basically, it's a lot of stuff that's in here that you might possibly need. You can go a lot longer without water, without food, than you can go without water. So water is very essential to wherever you go. So here's a scenario. In the event that something happens within the next 2 months, next month or so, and they say, all right, martial law. All right, none of us got any chance to really do anything. So what do? The first thing you want to make sure that you do is you want to make sure that you have a good stock of clean water in your possession, in your place, wherever you are, until you can't leave. So you want to make sure you have some gallons of water. You may want to find a closet somewhere and say, all right, I'm going to set aside this little corner of the closet right here, and I'm going to take 5 or 6 gallons of water, just put it there. And you have that there for you because, you know, with Katrina there, what really made people really, the people who didn't drown with that water, a lot of them just died right there on the roof. They managed to get up to the top of their houses, but between the sun baking them and they can't drink the water that's running right by them, okay, a lot of them just died just from dehydration alone. So you want to make sure you have some water on you in your possession. That you can go a few days, you can go several weeks without food, but without water, you're not going to make it. So make sure you have that in your possession. In the event that you're paying attention, we're watching, Most High gives us advance warning, hey, we got to go someplace. All right? What you want to be able to do is you want to be able to just grab a pack and just go. Just grab whatever you can have, the emergency kit in this case, and just grab that and go. And you're not going to turn back and look around. All right? You just want to be able to, as long as you have jeans on your body or something like that, shoes on your feet, you know, depending on whether it's winter or summer, whatever the case may be, you just want to be able to grab a pack and go. So I'm going to show you the contents of what's in here. And there's the list on the front side, and then the back just gives some further items that you need. The 10 essential items for first aid. To give you some extra things that you might need. That's not in this pack here, but some other stuff that you may want to put in there. So now, in the event that you got to go, having been through 911, this is going to be really important. These are just simple masks that you have, but believe you me, like dust and pollution, I don't know how it happens, but whenever there's a melee or something like that, dust and pollution gets kicked up real quick. So these masks will be important. Something else that's very important that's here. And oh, by the way, at the bottom of this tells you this is a site that you can go to, a website that you can go to pick up a lot of these items if you just want to buy it individually, or if you might want to go to there's a Walmart or something like that around here, or a drugstore. You can go and pick up some of the items that I'm going to show you there. But it's alwaysbeprepared.com. So, but these right here are water purification tablets. So, in the event that you know, let's say you have to go someplace, you go and you're getting some water out of a tap, or you don't know where you're getting the water from, you just take one of these, pop it in there, and it'll help purify it. It's like a germicide, so it kills a lot of the germs and stuff like that. Gloves. These right here are the emergency survival blankets. They're solar blankets, which means basically what it'll do, it's kind of like an aluminum foil, But what it does, it traps in your body heat, so your body heat doesn't escape. And this is really good because let's say you're on the run someplace and you're out, you're walking through someplace, or it's raining or whatever the case may be, and you find a little shelter. You don't want to get a blanket because if it's wet, the blanket's gonna get wet. This will keep you warm and as well as keep the wetness out. And there's 4 here because what this knapsack has done is basically enough for 4 people. So if you have how many people in your family, 4 or 5 people, you can literally just have 1 bag and just go. If you have more people, you might need to have like 2 bags. Flashlight. Believe you me, I was in New York during the blackout, and at night, especially if you live in the urban area, you take for granted those street lights. But man, when those street lights go off, it is black. Especially you don't have no cars, there's no cars or anything like that going around. So you're gonna need some a flashlight. This utility cord, I'm not really sure why they put that in there. I'm sure that there's a purpose in there. I don't know, you want to do like some Spider-Man getaway or something like that, but I'm not quite sure. But you may find yourself in need of a utility cord. This here is a AM/FM radio. This one it's a really compact one. You can get any size you want, but this is a compact one, which means you can kind of just store it on you. And you're not going to carry a lot of loads, right? So I think you can get these at Walmart or a drugstore or something like that. First aid kit. This comes with, it has bandages and it's a utility knife. Matches right here. And make sure if you're going to get matches, it's waterproof matches. Because the last thing you want to be doing is be wet and then trying to light a fire. You defeat your purpose. This is a survival whistle. Like say, this is mostly like if you're lost someplace, but I don't know if you're trying to get away, you might be wondering, notifying too many people where you are. But in the event, now they have some extra stuff here that I think really, this is would be the best possible situation. Has like a little stove, kind of pops up. Little stove top, but you probably need to have a pot. That ain't in my kit, so, but they put that here nonetheless. So if you figure that you might be in any position where you're gonna have to cook, make sure you have it.
Small little product in there.
This here is a 2-person tent. Little emergency 2-person tent. And it's not the type of tent that's going to withstand tremendous amounts of wind or anything like that. But in the event you just need to get a little shelter and you have your solar blanket, you'll be all right. And these are the heaviest parts of it. This is the water packs. And it's kind of, with these, they're rationed out. So,